Hi guys, happy Friday, and happy Saturday. You can ride, you can eat, you can live, you can dream. This should be reading adventure. Hello, 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 hello. Happy Friday, everyone. Happy Friday. And as my Japan viewers come in, happy Saturday. How's everyone doing? Hi. I see Janisa. You've already told me. You've already let me know that I played in the water with my cousins. I have not been in the water. I need to go get in the water. You guys weren't at Oak Grove Park. Where were you? Where were you at when you were playing in the water with your cousins? And hi, Kendall. What have you been up to? You and Bryson. Hi, Mom. Hi, Adrian. What have you been up to? Hey, Sophie. Hi. How is everyone? Tell me. Type it in. Tell me something that you have done. Tell me something that you have done before we continue, before we go on. And today we're going to be completing the Narwhal book. We started reading about the Narwhal last week, and we learned some pretty interesting things. I think that everybody, including me, learned some things about the Narwhal. One of the things that I learned is that it can dive all the way down a mile down. And I forgot exactly what it said about the mile. Was it let me go back and find that answer. It said something about going down a mile. Let's see. They have blubber that's 3 to 4 inches, and I have my ruler here, so it's about this much is blubber, and that blubber helps to keep them warm. And big animal. I might have to go back and watch my own video to find that because I don't want to take too much time out of this week. So I'm going to have to go back and rewatch it myself because I'm missing your comments. Oh, I didn't say it, did I? Ohayo gozaimasu. Hello. You were playing with a wrestling figurine. Okay. In the pool, slip and slide. Slip and slide. That commercial, when I was growing up, that was the commercial for Slip and Slide. That commercial is like about 35 years old. And as soon as I read it, it got locked in my mind. Anybody else around my age, you probably remember that. Slip and slide. You went swimming. Last night you went and you did to a backflip class. How successful were you? Did you get those backflips? That's pretty cool. Hi, Ariana. Hi, love. I miss you too. We're saying the same thing. I miss you, my great ones. I miss you. And school will be starting sooner than we think. Going to school, staying at home. Don't know yet. If anybody is on here watching and you did not catch last week's Miss Yearby's Reading Adventures, you need to go back and watch it because I read the first half of this book, Extremely Weird Animals, the Narwhal. And I'm starting right here with Unicorn of the Sea. I would love to see a narwhal, but they live in such cold places that I just don't know. Thanks, Amor. I just don't know if I would really want to go and see one. Unicorn of the Sea. When I read that, did it make you think of a unicorn? Those of you who have been watching my program were watching, I moved the book. I have a Unicorn Jazz book. I actually think I may have taken it to my classroom. That is still in the classroom. Oh, homeschool. Bryson, your mom, Bryson, Kendall. I don't know if both of you are. Is it just Kendall or is it Bryson and Kendall? Because now that I'm working with Bryson, I'm used to saying Bryson instead of Kendall. Well, anyway, Kendall, Bryson, your mother did tell me about that. Backflip class was fun. Need a couple more classes to be successful. Don't give up. I won't give up. Don't give up. No. All right. So back to the unicorn. Did it make you guys think of, oh, hey, Bryson and Kendall. Bryson, I'm glad you're back to watching me. Did it make any of you think of the unicorn? Bryson and Kendall, do you guys remember Unicorn Jazz? I think most of you on here were here when I read Unicorn Jazz. Oh, Janice, your mom is thinking about doing homeschool too? Oh, I'm going to have to talk to her. Wow. Are you guys saying homeschool or you're saying school on the computer? Virtual class, that's different. Out to talk. Okay. My baby brother is going to go to school. Yes, that's right. All right, let me get on here because if I don't start, we'll just be talking and going back and forth and we won't finish the book today. Unicorn of the Sea. Look at that, guys. I think that we learned last week that it's a tooth. I think that is so cool. I really would like to see one. I think it would be worth me putting on layers and going and traveling to the Arctic to see one. The narwhal, can you guys see the words? Yes. The narwhal is best known for its long horn that grows through its upper lip. Oh, wow. So that means that that's a part of its lip. And it grows through its lip. Hey, Miss Lightner, hi. It grows through its lip. Can you guys imagine a tooth growing through your lip? The horn is actually a very long tusk. Oh, that's making me think about an elephant because that's my favorite animal. I made a connection. Or tooth made out of ivory. Usually only male narwhals have the famous tooth, but, there's that word but, some females also develop one. A male's tusk can grow to be 9 feet, 2.7 meters long. Wow, this ruler right here is 1 foot. So it would take 9 of these to equal 1 narwhal tooth. Whoa. That would be like from here past the wall behind me. That's a long tooth. It looks long. Yes, like a unicorn's horn. Looks like a unicorn's horn. Yeah. You guys are making connections. I have stopped talking about the reading features because mostly when I'm doing it now, I have my same viewers, but by the time I wake up in the morning, I have so many more. So you always want to use the pictures. That's a reading strategy. Use the pictures. Many times the illustrator will spend more time or just as much time as the author does in writing the words, and the pictures can give us so many clues. Then you want to make a connection. A connection can be when I saw this and it said Unicorn of the Sea, I talked about a unicorn book, and I see in the comments, looks like a unicorn horn. It's long. Thought someone else said something about unicorn. You want to make connections. You want to make predictions. What do you think is going to happen next? All of these things are going to make sure that you know exactly what you're reading. And if someone were to ask you a question about it, you can be like, oh, yeah, I know that because I used the pictures and they helped me. And I asked some questions and I made some connections and I made some predictions. And I was able to lock it all in. That's what you want to do when you're reading. Female tusks are typically much shorter. Narwhals also have a much smaller right tooth inside the upper lip. For most narwhals, this tooth does not grow long enough to be visible. In rare cases, so not too often, this right tooth will also grow long. Then the narwhal has 2 tusks. Wow. I don't know why I covered this up, because I covered it up last week. Other animals such as walruses and elephants have curved tusks. We already talked about the elephant, but did anybody make the connection that a walrus also has long teeth called tusks that stick out, except theirs stick out of both sides of their mouth, whereas this one goes through the tooth? So we have similarities, tusk, long tooth. The difference, 2 of them coming out of different sides of the mouth instead of just coming out through the lip. But the narwhal's is different. It is completely straight and made of swirls of ivory. I believe someone said last week about the swirls. Look at those swirls. I've been close to elephants before when I volunteered at the zoo. Their tusks are not swirled like that. They're actually smooth. There's a swirl. This is why the narwhal has been nicknamed the unicorn of the sea. Oh, because a unicorn's horn is swirled too. That's a connection. Wow. Look at them there, coming out. in the snow. One reason that we can tell that this is a nonfiction book and not a fiction book is by the photo. When we have fiction books, we have illustrations when someone actually drew the pictures. And this one, someone actually took the time and photographed these animals. Look at them all together there. It did say that they like to travel together. That was a large number. Let me go back and find out when they migrate. There it is. During long migrations, more than 1,000 narwhals might swim together. That's quite a few of them there. It's so long. Yes, it is. Narwhal tusks have fascinated people for centuries. Traders passed them off as unicorn horns, claiming they had magical powers. They were also prized by royalty. Kings and queens used them in their thrones and scepters. But no one was really sure what the narwhals used these tusks for. So people were taking the tusks and using this for gold, using it for lots of different things. But they're like, why does this animal have a narwhal? Have a narwhal? What are you talking about, Miss Yearby? Why does this animal have this long tooth? I mean, we know why. Does anybody remember? Last week, we read that one of the ways that it is different from a dolphin is that it does not have a dorsal fin. It does not have a fin on its back. Why? Who remembers why? Tell me. Type it in the comments. Scientists have come up with a lot of theories. Let me go to that little glossary to find out what a theory is. Glossary is in the back of many nonfiction books, educational ones, and it tells you what words mean that you may not know. Theories. Ideas that are meant to explain facts or event. So it's an idea. I could say ideas. I might try that. Scientists have come up with a lot of ideas about the narwhal tooth. Many have thought it was used in hunting. Some thought it was used for stabbing prey. Oh, that's not cool. However, research now shows that narwhals use other ways to catch their meals. In fact, sometimes their tusks might even get in the way. Other people thought that the tusks stirred up the ocean floor to uncover hiding animals. However, this would also interrupt their main method of finding food, echolocation. Do you guys remember from last week what echolocation is? And I'm still waiting on someone to answer that question for me. Why don't they have that dorsal fin? Echolocation is when they send out sounds, and the sounds will hit food and let them know where the food is, and they'll be able to go and find it. I guess underwater, under the ice where they live, it's probably not a lot of light. Why no dorsal fin? I'm waiting. A real treasure. Narwhal tusks were sold for more than 10 times their weight in gold. Wow, very precious. I hope this isn't going on anymore. Yes, echolocation is used to call their buddies. Shanice, yes. No one remembers the dorsal fin. No one remembers the why. The why. No one remembers. I'm going to keep reading a little bit longer. Wow. Give me a thumbs up if you would like to see this. I would. I would love to be, where would we have to be in order to see this? Where? Tell me. Think about it. In order to be able to look down and see this many narwhals in the water, where will we have to be? I'm going to read while you answer that. Despite the mysterious function of the tusk, scientists have known for a long time that it is a tooth. The narwhal's scientific name, Monodarmonoceros, means one tooth, one horn. Monoceros. Make a connection. What animal name does that remind you of that also has a horn? What animal does that remind you of? Monoceros. That reminds you. What animal? What animal? One tooth, one horn. Mono does mean one. So, after careful research, a dentist came up with a new explanation. He claimed that the tooth was a way for the animals to learn about their surroundings. Hmm. Well, I know a dog learns around its surroundings. Any of you have a dog out there? How does a dog learn about its surroundings? What about a cat? What do? They have several ways. And they're saying that maybe the narwhal is using their tusk to learn about their surroundings. Human teeth have a lot of nerves running through them. They can sense the temperature of a food or drink. Oh, so that's how we can tell if something is cold. Have you ever been like eating some ice cream and maybe got it on your tooth and it was like, oh, that hurts? Has that happened to you? That's because it hit a nerve. A narwhal's tooth also has a lot of nerves. The dentist argued that this tooth could have a similar purpose. It may detect changes in temperature, pressure, salinity, and many other factors in the water. Researchers are still working to find out how narwhals use this information. One idea, is that narwhals might sense when water is about to freeze. Then they can escape before they are trapped by the ice. Well, that would be cool if that's the reason for the tooth. But guess what? All of these scientists are trying to come up with reasons why, and they're thinking, but they actually don't know. So as far as the dorsal fin, the reason that it does not have a dorsal fin is so that it could swim close to the ice and be able to come up for the air. If that dorsal fin was there, they wouldn't be able to swim as close to the ice because the dorsal fin would hit it, and they'd have to be down here for room. No one answered this question. In order for someone to be able to see them and look down, you'd have to be in a helicopter so that you are moving up high above them, but moving slow enough to be able to get a nice photo. So you'd have to be in a helicopter for this. You can buy ice cream sometimes. Yeah, you can, but sometimes if it hits that nerve, it's going to hurt. Look at these underwater photos. Wow. Oh, we can see the blowhole right here. The dentist's explanation for narwhal's mysterious tusk is popular. So a lot of people believe, yes, it's to help them to be able to tell about the temperature and what's going on in the water. But, well, there's that word, but. That does not mean that everyone believes it. Many biologists, let me go here. Scientists who study plant and animal life. So these scientists that study plant and animal life, well, they hunt by echolocation. So it doesn't say anything about them attacking, Janicia. You didn't say hunt. You did say attack. The book doesn't say anything about that. But I'm quite sure if it was just swimming and it hit you with its tail. Many biologists are still skeptical. Let me look that one up too. Skeptical. Questioning or doubting a claim. They can't agree on it. Some are saying, hey, this is, they need it because they hunt. And some people are saying, no, it'll get in the way if they're hunting. And some people are saying, well, then they need it so they can be able to tell the temperature and know when to leave. And some people are like, no, I don't think that's it. They're not able to agree. They argue that if the tusk is so important, all narwhals would have one instead of just, who's the only one that has it, the male or the female? Or mostly male or females. They offer a different explanation. Many say that the tooth is like a lion's mane. Did you visualize the lion's mane? I am. I think it'll be soft to touch. Oh no, Kendall, I know where you're going with this. What did I say can't for? What did I say can't? You're my accountability partner. What did I say can't for? Did you give me an angry face because I said can't? I tell my students not to say can't, and Kendall always remembers that. They offer a different explanation. Many say that the tooth is like a lion's mane. It is used to show off for female narwhals during mating. A longer tusk might show a certain male is healthier than others. So it's like It's going to help them to get a girlfriend. That's what they're thinking. Tusking, when they're fighting with their tusk, and we read about that last week. I can't agree. I have to go back and look. I don't know what I said. I can't agree. I don't know. I'll have to go back and look. Tusking might also help show a female which male is best. Scientists are still trying to prove which theory is right. The only thing we know for sure is that we still have a lot to learn. And then down here, you guys can't see it. There's a toothbrush, though. You think we should go and brush his tooth? Some people think that the male habit of tusking is a way of brushing his teeth. And last week we read what tusking is when they're hitting each other's tusk. Let me see if I can find a picture of it. I know that I can, right here. And they're saying that that's a way of brushing teeth. Arctic survival. Uh-oh. Near threatened. So extinct, not here anymore. Least concern means we don't have to worry. So they're just right here. So does that mean that we have a lot of them or just a little? Again, extinct, meaning that they're all gone, is up here. Least concern means we don't have to worry. We have a lot and they're right here. So what does that mean? Does that mean that there are a lot of them, or does that mean that they're almost extinct? Narwhals have a near threatened status. I'm waiting. Tell me. This means that although they are not in danger of dying out, they still need protection. So there's still a lot of them, but they need protection. Thanks to protective laws, only native Inuit people are allowed to hunt narwhals. So we wouldn't be able to hunt them. Only the people who live right there. And I guess maybe if they're living right there and they're hunting them, what do you think they're going to do with them? Yeah, they're alive. What do you guys think that they're going to do? The Inuit, those are like the Native American people, like some people would say Indians, but the Native American people that were living here long time ago. I lost my spot. However, narwhals depend on a fragile environment. Human activities, such as pollution, don't pollute, throw everything away, don't litter, are contributing to climate change, which is slowly melting the Arctic ice pack. Oh no, if we melt the ice pack and they have this body that they need to be in the cold, that's not going to be good for them. As the water warms, the ice may become unpredictable in its movement. This can affect the narwhal's ability to find air holes. Also, other Arctic creatures are food for narwhals. As the narwhal's environment disappears, so will its food. With such a delicate balance of life, humans have to be careful to protect these magical and mysterious Arctic animals. All right. Did you guys, and here if you want to learn more, I think it's the same each time. It tells you to go to www.factsurfer.com and then enter the word narwhals, and then you'll be able to find more. Enter that into the search box, then click the surf button, and you will see a lot of different websites that gives you more information if you would like more. Did you guys like the narwhal book? This is one of the harder books. Usually I read the books that are a little bit easier. This one is a little bit harder, gives you a little bit more information. Did you guys learn anything? Did you learn anything? And if so, please tell me, what did you learn today? Did you learn anything today about the narwhals? I did. I learned that some scientists, I don't think it says biologists, but a biologist is a scientist that studies plants and animals. They said that some, right here, or some people, this is what I learned. Some people, I was trying to get it so you all could see it. Some people think that the male's habit of tusking is a way of brushing their teeth. That, I wouldn't have thought that. I wouldn't have thought that they would need to brush their teeth because animals, I mean, do you know another animal that does something to brush their teeth? Maybe they do. Maybe I need to learn more. What did you learn? Tell me something that you learned today, Or even if it wasn't something that you learned, tell me something that you found interesting today about the narwhal. I like 3 people. 333. I learned that they put their tusks together to brush their teeth. Yes, yes, yes. Bryson and Kendall, same thing. I don't know if that came from both of you or which one, but the same thing. 2 more people tell me something that they learned or something that was interesting. So here we have Yukino and Sarah. We learned about the dorsal fin. Yes, yes, yes. As if you think of a dolphin or most whales, they have them, but they said the beluga whale also does not have the dorsal fin, and the beluga whale lives in cold surfaces too. So I guess the ones that live in surfaces where they need to be under the ice, they don't have that dorsal fin. Ariana, if you're typing something, it is not popping up. I just see your mom's name. I need one more. Please give me one more person that learned something. And I don't know if Ariana was attempting to type and didn't come in. I don't know. All right. I need you guys to vote. We like the swirly stuff. Yes, yes. That was pretty cool. Because like I said, elephants and walrus, theirs are pretty smooth and as a curve. Not like the narwhals that just stick straight out in a spiral. Yes. I need a vote from you. Are you ready for me to do the next chapter of Jack and Annie with the mummies? Or would you like a funny book? Last time I read about Jack and Annie, then I spent 2 weeks on this, which is a nonfiction. So do you guys want a funny fiction book next time? Or do you want Jack and Annie? Please let me know. Funny fiction or Jack and Annie? Let me know. Ariana, whatever you're typing for, it's not showing. I don't know if it would show. Let me pull this up on my phone and see because I really would like to know what your comment is. Okay, Janicia said that. Oh, Ariana, you're putting. Oh, okay. Your GIFs are not coming in. That's it. So that's not coming in over here. Okay, I see. Next chapter, funny fiction, funny. I've gotten 2 funnies so far, so it looks like it's gonna be funny. It looks like because I've only gotten 3 votes, and out of that 3 votes, I got 2 funny and 1 next chapter. I've gotten 3 funny. Okay. So I have a funny book. You guys just want me to act silly. You might want me to dress up like I did when I did Wacky Wednesday. But I don't know if we're going to do that or not. I don't know, but you never know. You know, when you have Miss Yearby, you don't know what you're going to get. Oh, Janicia, we'll just do it the next week. Don't be sad. We'll do it the next week. It's coming. And you were very faithful, and I know you'll be watching this coming. Thank you guys so much for joining me today. I want you to think about that happy bucket. And I want you to think of something else that you can put in that happy bucket. I tell you guys all the time that you need to have a bucket of happy thoughts so that if someone makes you mad and somebody hurts your feelings, or you just feel like, I don't know what's wrong with me, you can pull something out of that happy bucket and it'll make you smile. Think of something happy. It could be a song. It could be a person. It could be an activity. I want you guys to think about that. And I want you to lock it in. Now I want you to think of something that you did, that you are proud of, something that you can say, wow, I actually did that. I'm so happy. I'm going to pat myself. I'm going to dance. I'm going to celebrate. Think of something that you did that you're proud of. And I want you to lock it in. So you should have the thing that you're happy about. You should have the thing that you did that you're proud of. I am proud. I am powerful. Yes. Adrian, I was talking to some adults about the power of making those I am statements. And you know what I forgot to tell them? I forgot to tell them about my great ones and how they have those statements. And I can remember you the last time we had our virtual classroom and how you said it was power, you and Kendall. I forgot to tell them. About that. Yes. So that's it is. He's proud. He's powerful. I don't know what you did that was powerful, but you were powerful. So you should have that happy thought. You should have a thing that you did that you're proud of. Lock it in. Inhale. Exhale. Smile. You're beautiful. Thank you guys so much for joining me. Make sure you do something today to make somebody else smile. And make sure you do something today that makes you better than you were yesterday. Thank you guys so much for joining me. I love you too. I love you. I'll see you all next week. Thank you for watching. Mite, arigato. Bye, guys.